What's up? Round podcast. What's up? It's a comedy good. We kicking it right here at the Legends concert. All the legends, you feel me? I'm a legend. I'm a young legend. You know, rocking Rounds podcast, yo. Oh shit.
If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's for my niggas. My niggas, real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude, like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Nausea hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie and kill and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, a real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my fate, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me.
I keep my circle slim and crash trim.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you already know what it is. Full rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin S. Good. As always, got my rounds with me. Cuzzo Rent, a.k.a. the Birmingham Beatdown. What's good with it, Cub?
What's good, my brother?
Cool and like it smoother. We got Caveman 55. What's good with your Caveman?
Oh, here we go. What's down with it? Living good, feeling good. Had a damn bad day today, but you know, gotta stay finesse with your mental. You did. We in here.
We got Hatchback of the ENT. What's good with a hat?
What's happening with it? Happy Monday.
Right back at you, my dude. And we got Kurt Dog in the building. What's good with your Kurt?
I'm all good, bro. My bad with the camera. A little technical difficulty. It's all good. How y'all doing? Hope y'all good.
Nah, bro, everybody good, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Marvo, P. Warrior, Brenda, Miss Minor, Diddy, and the Alchemist.
Everybody.
Everybody.
What up with it? Hatch.
Not much, man.
Everybody talking around town, talking triple shit. All right,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
I hope y'all week got off to a good start. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely to a good start.
Terrible day for me. Terrible.
Well, go
But
ahead
you
on,
get those.
Oh, you.
well, go ahead on and humor me, man. What happened?
Oh, I ain't no humor. I just been going through this court system trying to fight for custody of my son. Though every time I go to court, ready to prepare, got all of the information I need to win the case. Nigga call my name. We too booked. We'll see you in 3 months.
Oh,
They told me that for the last 2.5 years. I actually showed the partners that the courtroom was empty for 3 hours. Not one nigga but me in there. I'm watching the judge laugh. I'm watching the stenographer, whoever do the typing and shit, they laughing. They go to take a break, come back, nobody there. I'm like, man, this has been going on for 3 years and you ain't got nobody in here and you telling me y'all can't hear my... But you know, it ain't about me. You did. It ain't about me.
Get you a lawyer, my guy.
I got a lawyer. They told my lawyer, we'll see you later. I got a lawyer, $4,000.
Get you a better lawyer.
And it ain't the lawyer fault. I've been seeing this since I've been in there. 3 years.
So you got to write it. You got to write. We'll talk after this. We'll talk after this.
Shout
I already know.
G, man. I see you, boy. Yeah, Kate, man. Hope your day get better, bro. Like Miss Minor said in the chat. Let's get this shit popping, bro. We supposed to be on our top
Yeah,
four
we're gonna turn your
rapper
phone
turned
upside
actor.
down.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say slash period. You know what I'm saying? Just who is your top four who do both? We gonna start at the bottom with Hatch and Caveman, and then we gonna come up top, Kurt, Ren,
Oh,
and I guess I'll
okay.
bring up the real.
Well, shit. Well, y'all lost then. All right. Number one, Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith, the best to ever do it. Rapper, actor, whatever. Slash this, that, and third. Okay, behind him, I'm gonna go Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I told y'all both lost. Uh, Jamie Foxx, he wasn't a rapper, but he was a singer, and absolutely amazing, amazing actor. After that, I'm gonna go Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? He done, popped off with the Fast and Five franchise. So you know what I'm saying? He cemented himself with that. And then I'm gonna go ahead with my boy DMX. You know what I'm saying? Did the Romeo Must Die in the Belly and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And of course, he had the amazing rap career. You know what I'm saying? All the number ones in the Billboard and shit. So yeah, I didn't mean it. I didn't want leave too much meat on the bone, but I
Hey,
won
I
already.
love how you came out, dog. Your
I know,
energy
right?
from the tip. You heard me? Now, they got a lot of meat on that bone still. Now, they
Yeah,
might
it
not
do.
be as bigger names, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
hell of a job. Way to put that pressure on Caveman ass. What you got,
It's no
Caveman?
pressure. It's no pressure because Alchemist kind of robbed my thunder, but I'm gonna go with it. Ice Cube. That was always on my list. LL
Okay.
Cool J. Let me put another one on the
Oh,
top of my list. Queen Latifah.
that boy
Hmm.
swinging back. That boy.
Name a bad movie, Queen Latifah, and I'm gonna go one more. Mark Wahlberg.
Man, you
Funky
just took
Bunch.
all my
Yeah, I
numbers.
had him on, yeah. I had him.
That's
But my
I
list
always
respectable.
win the
long, you
top four,
dig?
Kurt. This top four, then I got that tattooed on my arm. Top
That's
four.
that's 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 a respectable list. Shout out to Queen Latifah. Shout out to Miss Minor in the chat.
Talk to me, Kurt.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Minor. Thanks for the shout out from yourself. Man, y'all done took all the ones. I had Ice Cube, Will Smith, Luda.
Well, get somebody else then. We don't tell us who
All
you
right,
had.
here's one that I got. Y'all know who Yaslin Bey is?
Oh, yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like
Most
him,
Who?
and I like Andre, because they always offer something a
Who?
little like
Who?
Most deaf in
just
3 stacks.
Who was
Yaslin
the
Bey.
first one? What
Most
song?
Yeah,
deaf.
What song? What
uh,
song?
he
Man, let the
did.
man finish. God damn.
He
Man,
a damn
Finish.
anybody. Park Johnson. I
Now
don't know
he
who the fuck no Yasmin Bey
look.
is.
We'll get your Google on, dog.
Yeah,
We know him. Kurt,
won't you
finish your
I'm gonna
list.
find him
let him
something.
finish first? Let him
Nigga
Nigga
finish.
just
made up that. You know
Yeah,
man.
he
Yasmin.
most
Okay,
deaf, bro. Most
Yeah,
deaf.
that's what I
most
say.
deaf,
Most
bro.
deaf,
Most
not
deaf.
listening. Just want to tag a nigga. Keep that pressure on his ass, Kurt. Go ahead.
Yasmin Bey. Who the fuck is that?
Shit, boy, most deaf a dog. Finish your list, dog. You got 2 more.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with Snoop. I'm gonna throw Snoop in there. And shit, Ice T been running the game on the TV network for
That's a
years.
good one. Ice T was a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, he was on my
Cuzzo.
list. Goddamn. I'm gonna say, I don't know if any of y'all said Pac, but I gotta throw Pac on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show love to the youngsters because he on one of my favorite shows and he doing a hell of a job. Joey Badass. You know what I'm
I knew you was
saying?
gonna do that one, cuz. I knew it.
I don't really know if he a rapper, but he kind of be rapping. I'm gonna say Childish Gambino.
Yeah, he a rapper.
And who else be in shit? Y'all done took a lot of the other
Big
part.
boy.
Be quiet, bro. Let me
Let
don't
me
need no honorable
think
mentions
here.
right now, baby.
I'm gonna say Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow.
All right. That's a
Appreciate you,
respectable
cuz.
list.
Shit.
It's a
Thank
respectable
you for
list.
leaving a little bit on there for the nigga, bro. 50 Cent, baby. Woo. Shit. Give me 50. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Common.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give
that's
me
right.
T.I.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ti.
And one who y'all probably wouldn't be looking at, I'm gonna say Trevor Jackson. You feel me?
Who was that?
I ain't on that.
He plays in Grownish, and they redid the movie. I can't think of the name of the
Yeah, he
shit. But
can't rap though. He can't rap though.
well, he sings and raps, and and
Okay.
it's all opinion based. I think he kind of nice with it. Hat, kind of remind me of his son.
Ooh.
You feel
No
me?
Say,
Drake.
none
No
of
Snoop
y'all said
Dogg.
none
I
of y'all
said
said
Snoop.
Drake or Master P.
Nigga did say Snoop.
I ain't hear no Snoop. Who said Snoop?
Yeah,
I
nigga
said Snoop, man.
Kurt
You
I ain't
normally
hear no
listen,
Snoop.
bro.
Kurt said
Honorable
he
mention.
Chief. I won.
No, you did. You know, stop it.
Come on, chat. Come on,
Stop
chat.
that shit. Stop
Come on,
that
chat.
shit.
Once you
What's
throw
it,
up
bro?
the icon, tell them who won.
I won with the Queen Latifah. That got
you
me
say,
in the
Hat?
door right there. The Queen Latifah got me in there. Ice Cube.
Well, say, bro, we, you know, let the people decide, baby. They heard it. You know what I'm
Yeah, let them
saying?
decide, bro.
Let the people decide, bro. But strong shit from everybody. You know what I'm saying? We about to get this bitch cracking. We got the full cast in this bitch. Shouts out to Juve, Hatchback in the building, Caveman 55, Kurt Dog, Cuzzo, Ren, OG Goody. It's the Rounds Podcast. Let's go.
That boy swimming his ass over there. Yeah, damn. That boy finna help that boy. Now come up out that boat, baby. They ready to move some. They ready to move some. You ready to run? Yeah. What's up? I was told a minute ago. Yeah. Woo! They scared. Look at them. They scared. Woo! Beat their ass. Woo! Oh my God. Woo! That what you get. That what you get. That what you get. Oh, tie her ass up. Ooh, she whooping her ass. She finna put her in the water. In the water. Tie his ass up. Cause y'all were wrong.
All right, fellas, a lot of memes of the situation, a couple of reenactments that I've seen, especially with the chair. Cuz I'll start up top with you since you're clapping, and we'll bring it from the top to the bottom. Overall thoughts on the situation. Brother got jumped basically just doing his job, and we seen what transpired from there.
I don't know if there's a such thing as the perfect video, but this motherfucker should win an Oscar, an Emmy, every fucking award that's eligible to win. It had everything. It had the fucking drama. It had suspense. It had action. It had comedy. It had commentary. It had every fucking thing you could possibly ask for. Now, as we break the film down, first of all, I could sympathize with the brother. As someone who used to be a security guard, the man was only trying to do his job. And as typical, I know y'all remember the skit where Martin was talking about how white people be when they have you outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? They handle you bad. They talk to you bad. They disregard you. They fuck over you. You know what I'm saying? So when brother was solo, when he was outnumbered, they fucked over him. They did him wrong, did him dirty. But when the cavalry came, first of all, it was so beautiful to see the cavalry coming by land, by sea, by air, by every fucking means imaginable. You know what I'm saying? And initially, I've reviewed the film several times. Initially, I was going to give the MVP to the brother who swam over because I never saw a brother swim to a fight before. But after further review, I got to get an MVP to the nigga with the chair. I mean, he was bopping bitches, he was bopping niggas, he was bopping any whitey that was in his way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about any of y'all, but I shed a tear. I'm sure the ancestors were smiling down, and it really made my heart smile to see my people come together like that and beat them motherfuckers like they did. So I'll let y'all talk because I don't want to get too sentimental.
Kurt.
Man, honestly, it didn't really impact me, but I really, it was mixed for me. Mixed only because I feel like we definitely should have took care of business the way we did, but I think we tend to go extra sometimes. Now, I felt like it was warranted. The people who came to his aid and supported him in getting away from that situation, and then really, letting in on them so that they could understand they can't just continue to do the same shit they do. But at the same time, I think when people started throwing people off the docks, I mean, when you hit somebody with a chair, granted, there is some I don't want to say joy. It's not joy, but there is some vindication. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you still have to be cognizant of the circumstance you're putting yourself in, even though it's a highly emotional situation. So, I know I gave a whole bunch of fluff, but it was just, I like seeing what I saw, but at the same time, I was like, man, sometimes we go a little too far. That's my opinion.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'll go since I'm waiting on Hatch. I'm gonna tell you my first. My first, he said Hatch. I thought he said Hatch, but anyway.
I'm gonna go. Shut up.
My first thought was
no. Let me go. I'm gonna go. Well, look, I'm saying like this here. Okay, the video alone, I feel like Kirk. I ain't really impacted by that shit. I don't really feel like all dark-skinned people is my people. I mean, they live in Alabama. I don't know now one of the motherfuckers over there. I'm looking. I'm just looking at just a bunch of people reacting to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them were co-workers. Like most of them with the blue shirts on, right? That was fighting had the blue shirts on, so they were co-workers. Coming to his aid or whatever. I seen a couple of white co-workers. They wouldn't really getting in. You know what I'm saying? When it first happened, it had a guy who was right next to him when he was getting jumped. They kind of pushed him out of the way and he just like walked away. But like Ren said, people started coming by sea and by air and niggas, you know what I'm saying, running down there. It was a spectacle to see, and I don't know why niggas acting like this was the Revolutionary War or the Day of Jubilee or Juneteenth or fucking Rapture or whatever the fuck it was. They act like we just won, the fucking Civil War.
Nigga took control of the states. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, so-called black folks want to have, the idea of us getting beaten down for so long, any little win is a fucking win,
Props. Well said, my boy.
That's right.
That's why I said it's like a mixed bag for me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna explain more why later on in the show. I think we got some other topics to talk about.
Now, all is fair in love and war. I heard somebody say that, or saw somebody say they don't like women getting hit with chairs. Well, bitch, you shouldn't have been on the dock. Okay, shit is flying around, emotions is high. You've been in the Royal Rumble before. You grab a fucking chair. If the Big Show standing behind you, you hit him. Bow. If goddamn Vince McMahon wife standing behind you, you hit that bitch too. Wow.
I do want to get on. I do want to touch on the chair. Let's get Caveman his first thoughts on it. Then we can kind of spitball to the left.
I'm gonna be real and keep it honest. When I saw the brother getting jumped, was something I felt used to seeing. Like, damn, brother getting fucked over by the white man. You know, that's what we used to. And then when I seen us fucking over the white people, I'm just being honest. I was like, oh, we fucking. I felt kind of like, stop. I had to catch myself. Hold up, Cleve. No, fucked over them. They just went to triple teaming, quadruple teaming this brother. I'm just telling you what was going on in my mind. Society have us thinking like that. I'm sitting there and felt like when the brother was getting jumped, yeah, he's just getting jumped. He'll get over it. You know, we used to getting jumped. When I seen the white people getting jumped, the sympathy came over me for some reason. I don't know if y'all understand that.
Kill him. Y'all got to kill him niggas.
Wait, what? No, I said I caught myself. I fixed myself. I corrected that.
No.
That demon jump on you, you gotta fight it. When that demon jumped, that sympathy demon jumped on me, I got him off me. Get off me. Get him.
You be falling for white women's tears, bro?
Hey, I'm human, dog. I told you I beat the sympathy demon. I got him up off me. When I seen him hit with the chair, with the whipping them white people ass, I say, oh, what was I thinking? They didn't jump his brother. They didn't feel bad for him. And the heartache they was giving him, whoop they ass. So I adjusted the way I felt about it during the whole ordeal.
Django would have fucking killed you, bro. You can't have them. I mean, come on, bro.
So on the sympathy, I felt, I guess, if it's sympathy, when your boy bashed the lady in the head on the ground,
she was on the ground.
I felt that was over the top.
Nothing was over the top.
I don't give a fuck what it was. That one I was like, I probably wouldn't have pulled.
Did you feel it was over the top when 10 of them was whooping the black dude ass Goody? Did you feel it was over the top? Did you feel it was over the top when they jumped that one black dude? Did you think of over the top during that time?
Listen,
I ain't never for hitting no woman, but in this particular instance, that bitch was laying hands on people.
Listen,
she wasn't an innocent damsel.
No,
you got your ass beat down and you got your ass hit with that chair. She deserved that fucking lick. I like that comment, Alchemist. That was karma. She earned that shit.
Woman, it's a combatant. She was a combatant on the other squad. I mean, come on.
No. Now, you know, we get all that. But when I'm looking at it, me personally, that wouldn't have been my move. That's what I'm thinking when I see it. Man.
My question to you, Goody, did you feel like
I already
it was over
said
the top?
That was obvious, Caveman.
I hear you. I wanted you to articulate that a little bit better.
Let me ask y'all this, because this what I thought about. I thought about what if none of them black people wasn't there? What, like, how
it was obvious for the brother to get jumped, but it wasn't obvious for the woman to get. That was obvious too, and you called that out. That's my point. You called the obviousness of her getting hit with the chair. That wasn't obvious. But when I spoke on the brother, you said I ain't got to speak on that. That's just obvious. But you spoke on a white woman getting hit and say that was over the top.
Real quick, fellas, what was obvious about the white lady getting hit with the chair? To me, it was obvious that it was fucked up. Buku niggas jumping one dude. To me, it was just, I wouldn't have pulled the move of hitting the woman with the chair.
Damn.
I think we have others on the panel who probably feel the same way.
And the dude, I wouldn't listen.
I wouldn't have hit her with a chair, man.
I understand why she got hit. That wouldn't have been my move.
If it was a black chick,
she getting hit with that fucking chair. Fuck that white ass.
If I had the chair in my hand and I seen her, and I had the time to say, "Bitch, you better move," then yeah. But if mid swing and she just there, then I gotta pop her. I mean, not
over the top in that.
Pop her twice. I ain't gonna pop her twice. But
we could agree to disagree.
But the dude that swam over
last time.
Oh, Brendan said the dude that swam over was a fight. Shit, that boy went to work, man.
Say, bro, I ain't never seen no shit like that, like you said, cuz that boy, he got some stamina.
That boy went to work.
Was a nice little swim.
That's what I say. He gonna get up there. He gonna be wore the fuck out.
Yeah, like,
and then that boy went to work.
Y'all saw his fight scene. Y'all saw his fight scene. That nigga was swinging fast on the ass.
Faster than a motherfucker.
Ooh, like he was swimming.
That was him.
Nobody lost their life, so that shit ain't go overboard to me. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that though. I really do agree with that, Ren. Like
to me,
I feel
throwing
like that's how
white
we supposed to have it.
motherfuckers love to swim. Bitch, get in the motherfucking lake. You know what I'm saying? Because if there was no cavalry to come, they would have killed that fucking black man for doing his job, and they would have got off with it.
But
Right.
I don't think it was a okay. I'm a hit this dude because he's a black dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it
This
was.
and that. I don't know if that's what that was.
They wouldn't have did that to a white man.
I
Hats,
don't
what you
know-
talking about?
I don't know that. People
I, honestly,
I
bro,
do. You ever seen a white man get jumped like that?
I did absolutely by white dudes.
No, you don't see that.
Yes, I
You
do.
probably
What are you talking
that's a one-off.
No, it ain't a one-off. I'm saying to me, it's more of a entitled person who's drinking and think that they could do what the fuck they want. It could have been anybody.
I mean, that's included. It ain't just that. It's
So y'all
included.
think that'll happen to a white man?
I don't like doing the hypothetical shit. White people get jumped, black people get jumped. I'm dealing with what I saw.
What I saw was a security guard
jumped a black dude.
Nah, see, we gotta look at more than that. We gotta look at more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it just go across the board like that, then it's all fucked up. Then the police shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? They should have did something different. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Look, the police.
Then what else should we look at? Like that's what like the things you saying to consider. We don't even know. We don't know their alcohol intake. We don't know if they're on coke. We don't know none of that shit. All I know, y'all was jumping that fucking brother, and people came to his defense like they was supposed to.
Well, if you ain't never been to Alabama, yeah, they was definitely drinking and they was on some drugs.
I've been to Alabama. It ain't nothing to write home about, but shit. But drinking and doing drugs don't excuse you from getting your ass beat. There's consequences for that.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying I don't think the overwhelming fucking decision was, you know what? Let's just go jump this nigga because But
you been to Alabama before? So you think these was drunk non-racist white people that just happened to jump on the black dude in Alabama? I'm gonna take racist for 5, Alex.
I would too.
I mean, listen.
I can't, bro. I'm gonna take the same thing, bro.
Listen,
I'm taking racist for
Alabama,
5.
Mississippi, Louisiana, they fucking rednecks.
I'm
not giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Man, they definitely feel entitled, bro.
Maul said he wished they was mic'd up.
But listen, I'm not about to put myself in a situation to where I'm super sensitive to that shit, and that's just what's on my mind right from the beginning. I'm saying,
I agree.
Had that been any security guard, it would have been the same thing.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No, if it was a bunch of white dudes beating up on a white security guard, it wouldn't have made no sense for a bunch of niggas to go swim into his defense.
Why? If they work together? The people.
Well, his coworkers. It don't matter for your coworkers. All them supposed to come help you. But I'm saying I don't think all them people was employees.
Not at first, but most of them, if you watch it, they had the blue shirts on too, bro. Like some of them took their shirts off. They worked there.
If you took your shirt off, that might have been the wrong move, baby.
I mean,
look,
after
a while, that shit got murky. Look, it just turned into.
I just happy that we didn't look at this incident like a George Floyd thing where everybody just standing around and watching and taking pictures and saying, "Ooh, look what they're doing." Nah, we gotta exactly what the alchemist said. We gotta.
They created that climate for what happened, though. To be honest with you, bro, we just seen this happen too many times. So I think the climate has been set for us to react now, and that's why I said we gotta be careful, man. I think it's.
That's what jumped Nat Turner off. Nat Turner got tired.
Nah, dog. Look,
so
we about to roll, but
K-Man,
only difference with that, bro, like that's when you're dealing with the police.
Hold on, tell me, did you say Nat Turner?
People not interceding with the police, dog.
Nat Turner.
That's the difference.
I'm just using Nat Turner as an example because Kurt, you talked about us getting tired.
That's not even a real person.
There you go with this shit.
There you go with this shit.
There you go with this shit that has stopped people didn't exist. I'm tired of you with this shit, X.
Say, bro, you better stop letting people tell you how to fucking feel, bro.
Hey, check this out. For y'all go down the history street, we about to
Ain't
get this
nobody
bitch
told
rolling
me
to the
feel
next
happy about
round.
that
You
shit. It
feel
was
me?
an innate feeling. It was a
Well,
natural response.
cuz I appreciate your feelings, brother. As do everybody else on the panel. But it's time to hit round 2. Y'all pull out your good shit. We gonna do the little mix. Y'all kick back. We be right back.
Young gun don't want that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley spray fly like a bird. Spin on the
上，跟着照着走呢。啊，跳下去，我的妈的一件，哇，可以了，我还在照着，拉过来，我还在照的呢。哎呦，完蛋了，救命
Steve's making $6 right here. He's got to clear that sign. Clear that sign.
Touch it, brother, you ain't getting five.
Here we go.
There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
$6. Here we go.
Did you get it all?
We back, Rounds Podcast.
That was tough.
Kurt Dog, Hatchback, Caveman. I agree with you, Brendan. Hell of a way to win a race, dog. I thought the nigga came from off the street or something. I seen him come out the grass some kind of way and jump and clip them niggas. I'd have been mad as a motherfucker, boy.
That was a fucking Nintendo move or something. I don't know.
Y'all know that's a setup. That's not but a setup, Ren. If I'm in the lead, I need you to hit that sidewalk and wipe them niggas out, Ren. I got you. What you say to that, Ren?
Every time I see bike races like that, is always a fucking wreck like that in them races. I don't understand it.
Say, everybody trying to get CDLs and shit now and shit. You know what I'm saying? Transportation. Look, this shit ain't just, you can't just go ahead and get no fucking truck and get in that.
That was a woman driving that.
Had to be.
Damn.
But look, say, nigga got him a nice little fucking suit going.
Crazy.
God damn.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna throw this out there and let y'all rock. Them 3 women who was holding on the rails to the little thing, they just got the side effect of the fight from the Alabama and the black people. So that was way on the other side. That shit carried on and caught their side of the water and they fell in. So it wasn't nothing they had to do. That was that fight.
Then people sound like they was in Bangladesh somewhere. I ain't hear no
wow.
like, American.
No, they was tourists. They was visiting Alabama.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it was visible.
Wow.
Well, they stupid as a motherfucker because that shit was shaking just when my mom got on by
Yeah.
herself.
A beat down in Birmingham is felt in Bangladesh. That's the butterfly effect.
Okay.
And I knew they was gonna tip over. Did you see the last lady that got on? Did you see her feet? The lady had on like some size 13 fucking shacks or something, and she was like 4 feet. I was like, oh, they about to flip the fuck over. They had to know that was coming.
I'm gonna give some advice to the white man who tried to jump over that goddamn sign and do that little test. We're too old. If you was in your 20s,
$6 though.
Man, that boy couldn't clear that shit in his 20s.
At least try. You could try that shit in your 20s. When you this
He didn't
age,
even look
gray
like he
hair.
tried to stop himself from hitting the ground. He looked like he just
When they
Once
was
they jugged him
talking
in the
to
ass,
him,
he froze up.
I knew this nigga couldn't clear that shit. I knew everybody in that parking lot knew he couldn't get over that fucking sign, but him.
Yeah,
They
but
knew that shit. That's why they better.
he jumped right on top the motherfucker. His ass bone. I know you didn't hit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was short.
Balls fucked up everything.
Fucked his
That's
ass.
why he
and
couldn't
balls
catch
up.
himself, dog. That boy was hit.
Dog,
Locked up, nigga.
Honestly, I'm surprised he got high enough to land on it. I knew he wasn't getting over it, but man, that was worst case scenario. And you on tape.
I think a lot of them things be playing like the car who had the big ass pipe beam sitting on it and dragging their ass. How the fuck they got underneath? That's playing. You gotta. Some of this shit be playing, dog.
I done been on the
Definitely was.
opposite end where the truck be turning towards you and you gotta back up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've been clipped by the back of one of them motherfuckers. I done had a couple run-ins with Mack trucks and 18-wheelers, dog. It's not fun. They don't feel you.
Right.
Feel
Not
me?
the fuck don't.
The realest one was the horse and carriage that cut through the damn restaurant.
Bruh.
You got a place to go.
Was
you
that
gotta
guy
get there.
holding on a kid? Was somebody holding on to a kid on the ground? After
I don't know.
It looked like somebody was holding on to.
But that horse and carriage, they went through them fucking cars, went through the people and everything. They got to where they got to go on time. And I respect the horse and carriage driver.
Thank you, D Alchemist. That's what I was gonna say. The truck with the long ass thing, they supposed to have the people behind them. Like that car not even supposed to be able to get that close to that. You see what I'm saying?
They supposed to have flaggers and they supposed to have escorts.
Fuck that.
So
dude.
they got a nice lawsuit, but that's a fucked up feeling, dog. Because first of all, I wouldn't have got that close to that bitch. But once you see it and it's hitting your shit just hit.
But you didn't have no choice. You was already at the light. That motherfucker on side you. It ain't like you pulled up and thought. You see what I'm saying? Like
I would have ran that bitch, cuz.
You feel me?
You'd have ran it?
Yeah, I'd have ran that.
Look, once that bitch pinched you, wasn't no
It's
running
over.
it.
Ain't no
You
running.
hit.
Yeah.
Like
It was live
out of there. But what
So
I
y'all-
want to know real quick, because Caveman and Hatchback, I know for sure y'all work. I know you used to, Kurt. I ain't sure. But the nigga who was slinging the shit, like what that is, Round?
He looked like he was trying to break that motherfucker, dog.
He gonna fuck around and test something
Like
in
his
his back.
back up.
Yeah, that was a nigga doing some shit on purpose. And personally,
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
fucking
I'm saying.
offended. Whoa.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice what just happened? That nigga said, "Hat, cleave, and I thank you, Kurt. Work out." Well, what the fuck I do?
Well, actually, cuz if you was listening, I said, I think you. I say, Kurt, I don't know what you do. See, y'all niggas, boy,
Dave,
come
hold on.
I ain't hit me in the workout crew.
Right. Let's don't act like you got no just great physique and shit, bro. Come on, bro. We old now, bro.
Dad bod.
What? Look at this shit, dog. Look at that. Fucking egg, nigga.
What's happening from the sternum now, baby? What we see what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you know
So-
that's for
solar
certain
plexus.
eyes.
So do y'all
See?
agree with me? The horse
Is you
carriage
working out or
driver,
not?
he did right by not waiting for the red light.
I didn't know it was no red light. I just seen it.
Yeah, the cars was in the standstill. He's like, fuck, I gotta get out of here.
No, you can't do that shit.
No, man. You talking about the horse running through the street?
I thought it was the other way.
Nah, man, fireworks went off, man, and spooked the horse.
Yeah, it
and
scared the
horse
horse.
took
You can get
off.
away with anything when you driving a horse. Say the fucking
That's
horse.
what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
cuz you got some love
I
out
got
there, baby.
I got PTSD from
Oh
Mardi
yeah,
Gras.
they hating, Franny.
Listen,
You know what it is.
Mardi Gras fucking 2000. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got ran over by a fucking horse on Bourbon Street. So I don't fuck them horses like that.
He didn't watch where he was going.
Bitch, you stupid, boy. Nigga said I got PTSD. I don't
No,
like them horses neither, though, cuz.
Still look, midnight, they say, hey, everybody gotta go. And they start walking outside where you know how they do, man.
Well, traffic rules only apply to cars, Alchemist, not the horses. Sorry.
No, it apply to horses too, my boy.
No, it don't. I ain't never seen the horse get no ticket for running red light. They get to run them.
Shit, you
ain't never seen them run them.
Look,
you just seen it.
I be seeing in Acres homes and fucking niggas getting pulled over and fucking on
bitch, stupid.
Nigga, if I'm on the horse, I ain't pulling over. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You eat red light, nigga, get go. Fuck you doing?
Fuck, I look like getting a ticket on the horse, man.
Right. That's all.
I'm riding off into the fucking
ass,
sunset on a nigga, man.
That nigga rolled through the restaurant to get for where he had to go.
Yeah, he
good luck.
If
I'm a run.
Nigga would have to pull me over on the horse. Like I'm not pulling over for no call.
Right. Look.
But you gonna have to rodeo a nigga.
Lasso, yeah.
Yeah, but you gonna have to lasso me, you heard me? Look, I couldn't think of the word. That's it, though.
Good luck, because if you catch me, I'm gonna say the horse did that. Bitch, I was trying to tell that bitch. Stop.
Yeah, I'm telling this bitch to stop. This horse crazy. Fucking mad horse disease.
Right, that bitch was you going. You know what I'm saying? You scared it, bro. You scared it. All that noise.
I know there was a tragic, but all of those women drowned that fell over that goddamn. They didn't make it.
You serious?
Man, that no, bro. Don't fuck with
no, they didn't make it.
Stupid is and stupid does.
Them Chinese people. If they died, they fucking committed suicide. I still ain't sad. They did that shit on purpose.
Well, you know,
you know I'm getting on the wobbly bridge with a bitch with a size 15. Ain't gonna happen.
No, they didn't make
it. Made it out though.
They old, man. That's the orthopedic joints, baby.
Yeah, that's a wrap for them.
Girl probably floated right back up with them big motherfuckers on. You heard me?
Big
upside down.
Right, and she's still hit. Oh man, good shit, fella. Let's go, bro.
Messy, bold, sophisticated. When it comes to your hair, there can be no shortcuts. Your hair is an extension of your style and absolutely essential to who you are. Enhance your beauty with natural looks. Book your appointment with Blessed Hands Beauty Salon.
When they talk about traumas that's happened to them, don't we all pay attention and listen and understand? Yeah. Why is it when a black male says that I grew up in a household with no father, I grew up with no leadership, I've been shot at, the police profile me, I get no respect from males or females, why wouldn't I be angry? And that's the problem. We keep trying to tell black men that you can just man up, you have no reason to be angry. We do.
All right, fellas, we back. That's your dog Kwame, you know what I'm saying? And what he labeling as traumas, and while I can definitely see the angle he going with it, I want to kind of talk about what I'm going to call the pressures of being a brother, you know what I'm saying? If nothing else, generally when you walk in the room, depending on who's in the room, and we know who's usually in the room, you immediate threat. Just because of the skin tone that you carry. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, we all different individuals, so we got different baggage that come along with that. But if nothing else, we all wearing that hat. You feel me? So I'm going to pass around the board a little bit. If the clip resonated with you in any way, you could speak to it. But in general, I just wanted to kind of just touch on the pressures of being a black man or a melanated brother in this society hat. And we're gonna start down there at the bottom with you and Caveman, and then we'll swing it up here.
Hat, spit it out.
Yeah, I need to get y'all shit
Can you hear
together
me?
at the
Can you hear me?
bottom.
Okay, you're not.
Okay, I hit the mute button. My bad. God damn. But yeah, what he was saying definitely resonated. I came to that realization when I was a young man. You know, it just seemed that I had more enemies than friends in this world. You know what I'm saying? From every angle, whether it be other brothers, women, white folks, police, this system, that system, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my life, I felt like a victim, or I felt like the hunted. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, and like Goody said, you know, when you walk in the room, you feel like you're a threat to somebody else. I started walking into different rooms, and I didn't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? The older I get, the responsibility, you know, I've taken a responsibility to not have those feelings, or let outside shit really control how I feel about myself. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of maturity. It took
That's
a lot
good
of
too.
scanning. It took a lot of, you know what I'm saying, building certain relationships. And it doesn't have to be that way, but for the overwhelming majority, that's our experience growing up.
Okay, man.
I appreciate what he said, because a lot of times, you know, growing up, we kind of suppress how we really feel. Environment, friends, the people around us kind of make us not pay attention to the things that affect us. And the thing Kwame said was, we got to stop telling our men how to feel. Let these feelings out. That's the only way we can attack it and deal with it accordingly. That's kind of what's going on with some of our young black men right now. They got some feelings inside that they're scared to let out, because the surrounding people around them make them feel a certain type of way. So there's no way to address their issues. And when those issues not addressed, you got a plethora of, you know, instabilities that's gonna come along with that. So I commend Kwame for speaking out and saying that, because that is important. We need to be able to express some of these feelings, especially our young people. Our age, we could kind of, you know, deal with some, you know, hardship, a little foolishness from other people, turn our cheek. But being young, nigga ain't playing that. Nigga about to handle, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm at with it. We need to address these issues young, let these feelings out, so we can kind of curtail the you know, the next steps from our youth, especially. So that's kind of why I'm at with it.
That's crazy.
Kurt Dog.
Yeah, I agree too, man. I feel like in some way, shape, or form, everybody kind of deals with their own level of having that stigma, or that feeling of not being able to express how you feel, being in a situation where you may be, I guess, in a unique situation, or one where you're not around other people like yourself. I mean, just personally, the current job I have right now, and where I'm at in this situation, you know, I have to tread a certain way, only because they don't understand people like us, or where we come from. And I think, you know, yes, you're right. You gotta make sure that you understand your feelings, because you gotta be able to keep that shit in check. You gotta be able to manage it and understand the repercussions of giving into those feelings. But at the same time, you do need to address them, because if not, you know what I'm saying, you could lose a lot for yourself, and then you can impact others just by the simple fact of you look like them, and they gave this one a chance, and then this dude coming behind you, but you act a fool. They're gonna want to, you know, cut folks out. I think everybody needs somebody to talk to. Everybody needs somebody who can understand them and not judge them, and help them to grow past whatever mixed feelings they might be dealing with that might be, you know what I'm saying, aiding their issues. Because we still got to own it, regardless if we feel that way or not, regardless if you feel like somebody's making you feel a certain way, we still own that, and we still got to figure that shit out.
Oh, that was deep, brothers. What I say for me, think if any pressures of like it's internal and with my family and stuff, like, you know, at a young age, I kind of learned and accepted that we view differently to the world. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you could be the most well-spoken, best dressed, well-presented brother possible, and that's not going to change the perception of black people. They're just going to tell you, oh, you're not like them. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't move the needle at all. So trying to feel comfortable in a society that's not designed for you is just like an awkwardness. So you just got to accept the fact that, you know, motherfucker ain't gonna accept you. You know what I'm saying? So a part of me accepting that, and this wasn't I didn't even think about this until this conversation came up, but something as simple as growing my hair. Like, at a point in time, I wouldn't have felt comfortable like, oh, let me grow my hair, this and that. Like, but not because of how I thought other people was. Like, I was, because of how I was on my own presentation. I don't want, you know, I feel like most niggas who have this shit rock a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Like, I really felt that, but it's real. Like, the niggas who I know who rocking like that, that's how they present themselves. So now it's like, you know, just being more comfortable. Like, when I'm around different people, like, you could try to talk a different way or whatever, but nigga know you different. Like, it's just, it radiates off you. You can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no matter how you try to present it, it's that internal shit that really caused the fear and the anxiety when you walk in a room, and you can't turn it off.
All right, question. Before we move off of this one, all y'all made good points, but still don't change the fact that you're still dealing with it. But I feel like it's like this, so I'll ask y'all: the older you get, the less threatening you become in the eyes of others.
I think so, because it's like this. What part of you is really a threat? It ain't your skin; it's your mindset. Okay, a lot of people make bad decisions when they're young,
Bring it home,
and they do things that they don't necessarily, you know, think things all the way through. You see what I'm saying? So, I know that it's very hard for other communities outside of ours to even deal or fuck with our youth. Like, they way too strong personality for them. You know what I'm saying? And they treat our youth like they're adults.
Yeah, they come to look. Some of them way too strong for something else. Man, what you say?
You're on mute, bro.
Yeah, you got to unmute yourself, baby. We can't hear you.
But in reality, an older man is the more threat, because the experience in his mind and all the feelings and he has a reason to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
I think they fear us mostly because, I mean, I'm gonna make a sports reference, right? You know, you have a game, right? Here's where we are at fault, and here's where I think we excel. I think we're at fault because sometimes we suit up for the wrong game, right? You know, you can't be on a basketball field dressed up like, you know, in football cleats and shit, and a helmet, ready to go play basketball. But what I can say is, if you show up to play the right game, or the right, or the present in that circumstance, then you can excel the way that we've normally excelled sports, the way we've normally excelled, you know, entertainment, or even mathematics and science situations. I think that's great of the fact that even if we quote unquote assimilate, then we still are going to change. We're going to change things.
No, brother. I don't even like when you even like. I hate that word. I hate when people even use that word.
What, that assimilate?
Yeah, that is.
Well, I say quote unquote assimilate because I'm not saying we actually are. I'm saying that we understand the rules that we have to abide by, but then we learn those rules so that we can overcome and make changes within.
Check it out, my brother. I used to work for this Fortune 500 company, Fluor, which was an oil and gas engineering company. Worked there about 7 to 8 years. Moved up in health, safety, and environmental ranks, and was knocking at the door to be a director. The fucking CEO walked in and told me that I did not fit the business model.
Agreed.
Because I had long locks.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna want. I know what you're saying. You hate the fact that you lost your opportunity just simply for being who you were.
I didn't listen. I didn't lose my opportunity. What I did was I copped out and cut my hair. And then 6 months later, I was fucking laid off. So I didn't miss no opportunity. See, we got to get into the right rooms. Like, we got to stop seeking validation from other people. Like, we don't have to assimilate. We don't have to walk the line. We don't have to abide by the rules. We got to get our own.
I agree with that 100%.
I'm gonna say, to answer your question, because I think it's like a little mixture of both. I think you could be dangerous younger because you're more energetic. You could be dangerous older because you have the wisdom and knowledge of how to move, and you know what I'm saying. And perhaps you use less energy and be more effective. But overall, they fear a motherfucker who could galvanize the people. They fear a leader. Like, you could be a young leader, you could be an old leader, but they fear somebody who is charismatic and can galvanize the people, bring them together, and lead them. That's what they really fear. Like a motherfucker who could tell these young boys, stop pointing these guns at each other and let's point them at the real enemy. That's what they really fear. And I don't think it's specific to any age. You know what I'm saying? They still got fucking Larry Hoover locked up. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga old as shit. So
Nah, good fucking point, cuz. Good fucking point, bro.
I
Caveman, could I get your spill and we can move?
I think we too far gone with the self pleasure, the self gratification to point the guns in the other direction of the enemy. That's gonna cause a lot of self strain. That's gonna cause a lot of tiredness from you. You don't want to feel these type of feelings. So in order to avoid it, you got to operate according to how the system got you operating, so you can relax, feel comfortable. So how you can get a nigga mind to go fight and struggle when he could easily relax and don't relax and feel? That's what we caught up in. That's the battle we dealing with. The relaxation, the laziness battle, the easy.
It ain't no relaxation though, Caveman. You going?
Well, it's a mental. It's a mental thing. You're not really relaxing, but you just got an illusion that's everything feeling better, everything good. While you fucking over your own
that live
people.
in poverty, they don't have the luxury of that illusion. They have to deal with the harsh truth of reality, like, you know what I'm saying, of where their next meal gonna come from, or where they gonna sleep tonight, or how they gonna get from point A to B. So, you know what I'm saying, those people who are committing like a lot of the acts that get associated with everybody, like, that's a level of anger, that's a level of disenfranchisement, like, to where you damn near not even dealing with reality, like, cause fuck the consequences. It's either I do this or I'm gonna starve.
Like I was about to say, this white boy told me there's no revolution on full stomachs.
Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? It's about feeding the fucking. It's about keeping the food on the fucking plate, bro. Listen, I don't want to for 1 second act like every dark-skinned person or brown melanated copper tone person here is living in poverty, and that is our reality. I'm not going to do that, because that is not our reality. There's some people reality, and a lot of us came from that, but a lot of us didn't. Okay, and a lot of us, didn't come from the streets and didn't do all of this, fairy tale thug shit that they try to sell everybody. They try to sell the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when my grandparents and their peers, they had jobs, but I also remember them having their own shops too. You know, they having a like. The only way to get past this is to build your own community. That's the only way.
I
Hey,
think
bro.
honestly, I
Go
think we're
ahead,
gonna have to
Chris.
separate. We're gonna have to separate from their communities in order to do that. Because the moment we establish some type of,
There's
I don't
no
want to
way.
call it a
There's
stronghold,
no
they're
getting
gonna
away from it.
Check it out.
right. They're gonna come
Listen,
after us.
listen.
It's hey. We got a table this one, bro. You hear
Okay.
me?
All
Time
right.
damn to get out the door. We got one more round. It's a light one, but we got a table this one. Good shit though, fellas. All y'all made some great points. Good shit, man. Y'all keep it locked. One more.
Bing.
Me? I'm bringing the motherfucking Calvary.
The whole hood with me. That's how we coming. Shit. This a revolution.
Shit, we gotta elevate this bitch.
See what I'm saying? It's too crazy. Don't make Fontaine, what you doing? Fontaine, get your ass off that goddamn elevator. But you know what? You have it your way. Like, yo, I need you to get your ass in a motherfucking car right now. 15 minutes. Slick. It's an elevator in a goddamn trap house. That'll make your spider senses tingle. Slick, come on. Man, come on.
Puffing at me.
Your blood sugar is falling fast.
Just regale me the latest indignities suffered upon my ace boom cone.
Be gentle with it. Expect that cuticle.
You came in here, you went to my haberdasheries, you passed up on my beige bitch, and you went outside and you pulled a 50 cent. Keep talking, goddammit. You keep talking, I'm gonna slip out of this Goodwill suit and slap that fake ass wig off your shit ass head with nothing but my Gucci boxes on and be back in this coat before it get wrinkled. And you know I can do it. Me and Jesus ain't been right since I pimped this girl. You ghost of Christmas past ass. Never motherfucker, I'm a Taurus. I found out I was claustrophobic, you motherfucker. Ain't no snow. I can still ski in it.
All right, fellas, last one. They cloned Tyrone. And we dealing with some familiar tropes, bro. So we gonna be able to kind of delve back into where we was at before we came to this round. Cause the shit all kind of tie in my opinion. The overall theme, you feel me? You know, kind of scared of said individual. So we do different shit to fuck you up. Just putting it plainly, you know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx did his damn thing. John Boyega, Dog, and Yo-Yo, man. I enjoyed the fuck out her performance, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, kid, man. I see you itching, bro. Let's get it.
I definitely want to attack this first. I think what we saw in that movie is something that before the movie came out, something all of us sit down and talk about, something that's spoken of in our community. They just put it on TV to give us an entertainment value of it. But at the same time, that's something we already know. That cloning, we got a cousin who did it, the cousin right behind. So that movie is just a microcosm, or I'll say a macrocosm of what we've been seeing throughout our whole life. So it's just another reminder. I kind of appreciate the entertainment value, but at the end of the day, I just seen another reminder of us being played with. And at the end of the movie, nothing was done about how they done us. And when I look at how we living now, all of the conversations we have, and I know Had said we get together, nothing is being done. So when I look at the movie, I'm gonna be quick. I saw the entertainment was very entertaining, but when I look at the reality of it, we in the same boat, and they just able to play with it. They just play with what we living with and put it on TV. You feel me? That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Yeah. What you say, Ad?
It was a fairly entertaining movie. You know, it had some chuckle spots. It had some, gore and all of this other shit. Uh, it wasn't a very well written movie, in my opinion. I think that nigga used AI to write that movie, Chat GPT. Like, give me I want this movie, this movie, this movie. Like, it's like 2 or 3 of the same fucking movies you already seen, different characters in it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Undercover Brother, goddamn, Dolomite, Black Dynamite. It's the same fucking movie. But the cloning shit, that's I guess that's popular conversation of the day or whatever. Do it really matter? Fuck no. Cause nobody know either way. So, good movie, I guess.
Kirk Dog.
So I say it was very entertaining. Let me just get it out there on the surface level. I think it was entertaining. However, if you look into it, I think that they showed us basically, as it was said earlier, a fantastical way of the reality of what Black people are in America. For the fact that they control what we consume, right? They ensure that certain things stay within a certain system, so that they can maintain control, and then they understand the psychology of it. They're not doing it in your face because they understand they can't handle us face to face. They have to come in a way where,
Covertly.
yes, exactly. And I feel like they have created that system, and they created that system for a reason. And I think to shed light on that and to understand that, we have the ability to change that. And this is kind of like to tie in what the Alchemist said. We do need to defend, or to be able to defend our communities, right? But that is not just a straight up, I'm in your face security guard. It's a defense on every level, a physical level, a mental level, you know what I'm saying, an emotional level. Protect ourselves. I think until we get to that point and understanding that they're going to operate to take us down, we have to have all of these systems in place to sustain us. But anyway,
But
I feel like
they're operating to take you down anyway.
Correct. But what I'm saying is, if you honestly say, what does it look like to become our own state?
Go to China.
Whatever,
Go to Chinatown, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, yes, they have major influence. I agree.
Yeah.
They have all their streets got their kind of names on it. They banks is that. They facilitate their own. But here's what I do understand: they're playing a game that they know, are they're playing towards a system, and they know the rules of that system. And that's where we go wrong. We want to buck the system because we feel like it's already broke us. The problem is,
in reality, they are copying what they saw when they got here, which is capitalism, created capitalism. You understand what I'm saying? They are keeping the dollar in the. They only buy from each other. We buy from everybody.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Holistically, we need to protect ourselves. That's our own businesses, our own IT stuff, our own security, our own infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to meet every layer of the system here in America. There's no way to become your own entity inside of America. That goes back to the fact that I said earlier, you can't suit up in a football uniform and go on a basketball court. Once you learn the system at every layer, you know what I'm saying, you can understand how to either, I don't want to say duplicate it, because you want to assimilate it to who we are. And I think that's the only way we're going to get our, you know what I'm saying?
So you did your homework, bro. Talk to me.
Well, me personally, y'all know I ain't a movie guy, so I like the movie. You know what I'm saying? I had heard the people talking about it like, oh, you gotta watch it, it's fire, this and that, this and that. It was a good movie. It was entertainment. It had funny parts in it, but it wasn't like nothing we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't. I thought had made a good point. Like it was a collection of all these movies that we've seen before. But if you notice in music and movies, when it's coming from us, when it's telling our real true story, it's gonna get redundant at a point because shit ain't changed.
Right.
Like we're telling the same fucking story. We're getting fucked over here. Hey, we're getting fucked over. This ain't fair. This ain't right. Like eventually it's gonna be like, man, I heard that already. You're gonna keep fucking hearing it until you fix it. Now, one thing I did like about the movie, the cavalry came together. Again, it is gonna require some level of unity, it's gonna require some level of organization, and it's gonna require some level of leadership to accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if y'all caught it, but notice they wasn't cloning everybody in the movie. Like, and it's just like in real life, they really are cloning Tyrones. Tyrones is the little motherfuckers they catch with the gun. They lock them up, and another motherfucker pop up on the corner before they even process Tyrone. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a never-ending cycle. Like, to me, the shit was deep when they showed everybody laughing with the chicken and shit, because that was the fucking Popeye's chicken sandwich. How these niggas going crazy for the shit. So not only do they fuck over you, they show you how they fucking over you and make that your entertainment. So you're being entertained by how you being fucked over, and you already know you're being fucked over. Like it's crazy when you really think about it.
But Brent, look with that said, do you think that look at black comedy and look at, just remember like fucking Def Jam, right? All of the shit everybody was talking about and falling all on the ground was about being broke, fucked up, and in bad neighborhoods. Why we think that's such a fucking a hilarious thing?
No, not necessarily that you think it's a hilarious thing. First of all, an element of comedy is like self-deprecation. Like you got to be able to laugh at yourself. Another thing is you got to be able to relate to your audience. Unfortunately, that's the relatable thing. Now, you just finished saying that that's not all of our situations and this and that. But if that didn't resonate with that audience, they wouldn't be laughing on the floor, this and that. It'll be crickets. But it's the total opposite. When you tell a joke about cutting the government cheese, everybody knows what you're talking about. When you talk about the cereal with no milk, everybody knows what you're talking about, because we've all experienced that on some level. If you were removed from it, you weren't far enough removed from it for these to be foreign topics to you.
Anything y'all need to add? Anything else before we about to get out the door?
I mean, I think it just falls back to the fact that, people popularize what's popular. I mean, those two girls who broke that some age-old equation from New Orleans high school. I mean, it was a little bit of that flying around, but we should be celebrating that shit. You know what I'm saying? When we popularize shit like that, everybody follow. All these other races and ethnicities, they follow the trends we set. And if we set those trends in towards our own people, celebrating them, uplifting them when they accomplish things like that, that's when we'll see change.
Dude, they hijack every fucking thing. Even the word woke, right? 10 years ago, it was just niggas in motherfucking poetry shops. And bitches who always wear brown and gray, with the natural hair. Just them was fucking saying whoa. Now it's a whole political thing. Now it's a whole, different.
It's just modern warfare, bro. Psychological warfare. They're gonna take our own shit, make it worse,
and use it
and
use it right.
Yep.
Okay, man.
You got to get smarter, bro.
I think it's baby steps. I think what Juju said, like maybe that helped motivate the people in Montgomery. And not to go back to that, but to me, I would much rather see that, and not to glorify that or nothing like that, than to see the typical shit where I'd rather that than today see a bunch of motherfuckers out there singing and asking for justice or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to like the Alchemist said, we gotta defend our own. We gotta protect our own. We gotta teach our own. We gotta love our own, because ain't nobody gonna do it. Ain't nobody come and save you. Ain't nobody come and help you, because ain't nobody give a fuck about us but us.
Right. And that's the bottom line. If we don't understand that, you know, anybody don't understand that. Self-preservation.
Man, I had one of my old school barbers tell me one day we was conversating, anyway, I was talking about how black folks are like crabs in a barrel. We always pulling each other down, and then he turned to me and said, but that ain't even our natural environment.
It's not a natural habitat.
Like
That's what they
how
do. That's what they do in
what
the
you
barrel.
think we gonna do in somewhere when we we not where we belong.
Right. That's what they do in the barrel.
Yeah.
I always say that, bro. People be thinking that, like, look at that crab in the barrel mentality, but they don't understand what they actually saying. That's real shit.
And right, and it's so much of that shit, bro. Little sayings become popular, and people just be regurgitating dumb shit and not even having thoughtful conversation. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just fucking
fellas,
depressing.
Good shit, bro. I don't know who dog barking, they killing me. You heard me? Y'all need to silence that little motherfucker. If it's your neighbor, throw a rock at him over the fence. You heard me?
Feed Fido, man.
All I would say, good shit, fellas. For everybody, definitely peep the attack is real. I think y'all made some good points, but again, you definitely cannot have your own shit in the midst of somebody else shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely try to get our own and come up with a solid plan to execute on that. I appreciate all y'all time, everybody in the chat for rocking with us. The usuals, y'all know what it is. Much love. For hatchback of the ENT, Kurt Dog, caveman who dog that must have been. Cuzzo Ren, myself, Benjamin Nash, shouts out to Jude. It's the Rounds Podcast, and we out the dope.